Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Oh my Lord, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Whew. Oh, Jai. What a glorious path this is. It is so glorious. I was hearing one Christian, that, she's on Facebook. I think her name's Julie something. Julie Wildstar. I think she knows, her. Julie Wild. So she's making a comment about, as far as I remember, is that, Jesus has always been good to her, even though they walked through some really hard valleys and all this stuff. And I was thinking about it. I said, yeah, that's the way it is with me, but I don't have any of those hard valleys anymore. Yeah, and they're still the Christians. They, they've been with Jesus so long. She's still having her hard valleys. Always, the stuff problem. But really, Lord Caitanya really came to really make everything clear and make it more easy. I mean, Christians, so many, they're always having problems still. Very rare I meet somebody that's really, like, they're like, oh, the devil's after me. Devil is, I'm not being harassed by evil. I got to do spiritual warfare, all that kind of stuff. But Lord Chaitanya, he just wipes it all away, man. He says, no evil. What can evil do? Good and evil is not even an issue with the Lord. He's not. He doesn't. It can't. It does. It's not attracted to him or his devotees. Good and evil. They don't. They don't see. They don't attract it. They don't see it. They don't desire it or hate it. See. So that's what attracts. Either you hate evil, or you hate good. I mean, the demons, they hate the good people. It's all illusion, man. And so the Christians, what I see is they're kind of in a in-between phase, kind of, they need to get more conclusive and more clear. Kind of like, the conversation Lolita was having with Tito or something, Tio, or, about certain Vaishnavas, I guess, or I don't know exactly who they are, but they have maybe some ecstasy, but they're not conclusive. They're not clear. See, and that's what we have. This is what we're contributing for the world, actually, for the Christians. I mean, see, this is truly Bhagavatam. That's why that verse, second verse, says, "What need is there for any other scripture?" I'm going to put you down there so I can do this right here. But don't leave. I want to look at you. I like to look at my girlfriends. Oh, is that the way you do it? No. What did I do here? Let's see. Oh, I see how to do it. Okay. Yeah. There we go. There. I see it now. You guys can't see, but I get to see. Complete vision, It's exclusive between me and Lalita. You guys, too bad. Yeah. Yeah, so this here, really finishes things, completely free of good and evil. Hatred for good and evil. Not attracted to good, not attracted to good, This is really the deep stuff. Matter of fact, when you're ready for Vrindavan consciousness, and it's all starting here. I mean, if anybody that got to this point of attraction, where some of you are now, you would go to Vrindavan and you would do the same thing. Instead of by mantra, Krishna would be there, but the same process would happen. If there's any little attraction to good or hatred for evil or propensities to be a goody two shoes, all that gets burned off in this association with the Lord. They even come all the pastimes. See, when the Lord is here, like in Dwarka or Mathura, the demigods, who are also, many of them have attraction for the Lord, but they still have these propensities to be good or to be, maybe they have a little name and fame. Just like here, some of the devotees go through phases, they want a little name and fame still, they want to be acknowledged. But you see, they just keep chanting. And this is, there is no, I'm telling you, man, there is no difference what is going on here than what is going on if you were born in Dwarka or Mathura or Vrindavan. It is the same process you would go through. And you're just doing it with Krishna's name. Listen, I'm telling you, his name is not different than his form 5,000 years ago that was here. And that's where you really start getting it, man. That's when you have the shelter of the Lord. That's when you're really eager, like the Lord was very eager to chant. I was thinking about that. Oh, Lord, you're so eager, and you've given me that desire too, to be eager to chant. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for the treasure. That's the treasure, man. That's the store of wealth. Okay? That's why those people that are not purified, they go in and out. See, in and out, like Lalita was talking about. They don't stay steady in. You see, those who are following the real path and they're deep into it, you know, and it's steady ecstasy, see, and steady conclusiveness and ever deepening. See, this is, if people knew how deep this was, we wouldn't be able to handle all of the people coming in here. I mean, I'm telling you, they say people got in on Bitcoin, you know, when it was $1, you know, but it was so valuable, nobody knew. Now it's $30,000 a coin instead of like, actually it was less. It was like, you know, like a half a cent. Okay? But as things roll, it's the same thing. Krishna appears to be without value. Okay? But as you work with it, as you engage in sadhu sangha, this is the greatest place, you know, the wealth increases more and more and more. You start to see, wow, this is the treasure, man. This is this is our ticket out of here, man. You know, I'm free. I'm just here, you know, just enjoying the freedom before the world, and what do you call, canvassing for my Lord, you know, and so that others can partake of this happiness. And some of my, it's phenomenal. Some of my students are deeper in than I am, it appears, you know. It's amazing. That's like, well, ye shall do greater things than I. See it with my own eyes. Look at Johan today, you know. He's a madman. Lalita, she's totally transcendentally mad. Janaki, she gets mad too. She literally, don't tell her to wear a mask, man. You're gonna see Shiva comes out. Parvati with the tongue. Yeah. Oh, and Maria, you know, she likes to read. She says, I love these books. How can she do that already? She said, I don't know. I just love reading this, you know. I'm going to get her to do Facebook Lives, man. She's going to advance fast. Yeah. Yeah, people like that, you know, that natural attraction. Yeah. I mean, that's amazing. Krishna's sending people like that here. You know, it's like less work for me. Oh, you're attracted. Oh, well, we'll let the Lord do the work. You just keep reading, man, and just keep getting it. Like her, you know, she's feeling God in the heart awakening. Oh, great, man. Hey, oh, do more of that. Yeah. So anyway, it's fantastic. I mean, we really got something going here, man. You know, the whole world's going to see this, man. I tell you, the Lord doesn't do what Prabhupada doesn't just come like that and give such an order like that. And Krishna doesn't just appear like that, just for a small thing. Or even Lord Caitanya doesn't come into this Kali Yuga just to do this little thing, coming in and out and gone, and that's it. And then all we're going to see is this ceremonial religion for the next 10,000 years or some other thing. You know, no. Sorry, no. No, we're in full swing now, man. We're just getting rolling here. See, 2020 was the that was the time. See, perfect time. 2020 vision. See, 2020 vision. Get clear vision. Starts there. See? Now our vision's increasing. 2022 vision now, you see? The vision is going to get more better. The 2022 vision's better. 22 vision. Yeah. So what was I reading today? Yesterday. That was really good. Does anybody remember? Let me see. Remember what chapter I was reading in the coffee shop? Anybody? That's all right. I'll find it probably. We'll read the Great Revelation of Mahaprabhu. I'm into some opulence today. Chapter 10, Madhya Lila. This book here. Chapter 10, Madhya Lila. My dearest friend, Lord Gauranga, you are the ocean of transcendental qualities. All glory to you, and all glory to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. You know, I was chanting this morning. It was so great, and I was getting confused. Yes, I was getting confused. I didn't know who was enjoying this. I didn't know if it was Krishna or me. It was a strange experience, you know. It says, who's really enjoying it? Am I enjoying this or are you enjoying this? I just couldn't quite figure it out. It was all mixed up. It was almost like we're kind of like mixed together, you know, like literally, like really, really close. Close like I've never felt with anybody. And it was just wonderful. You know? Yeah. The ocean of transcendental quality, all these revelations, see, these are transcendental qualities, you know, that we can ascertain. It's like the Lord is a mine, you know, and the devotees are like shovels. They go into that mine and they and picks and axes, and they're mining all this gold and valuable jewels and things. Yeah. After bestowing boons upon Sridhar, Caitanya began to gently sway his head. Actually, I'm going to go back and read about Sridhar. That's a beautiful story. I love this benedictions he got. So this actually started back in the previous chapter, the Great Revelation. The Lord sat, this is back page 342. The Lord sat amidst all the Lord sat amidst all as the Lord of Vaikuntha. As the Lord of Vaikuntha, and everyone present became free from the influence of the material illusory potency. That's the secret. See, the Lord, that's the thing, when he appears, this is the whole thing, this is the treasure people can get here. Just by this association here, and us being actually authentic, authorized distributors of this potency, this transcendental potency. See, this Bhakti Lata Bij. See, the Lord will appear. You don't have to wait 4,320,000,000 years for Lord Caitanya and Krishna to appear again. You know, he appears. See, he appears like we read yesterday. Maria was reading yesterday. Because of the ecstatic devotion of Madhavinda Puri, he had a dream. And in the dream, he said, because of your ecstatic love, I am now going to appear publicly, in public. See? That's something, the Lord, this is not a small thing. The Lord appearing in public. See, that's the thing. He's appearing here, and look what it really stresses the devotees out, the devotees. Oh, they become confused. What is this emotional display? What is this? We don't see this we don't see our gurus are not the role models for that. See, the gurus are worshiping this emotional, ecstatic, divine emotional, not material emotional. You don't see me getting all emotional over anything mundane. That's my, people think it's one of my faults. The guy, he's so detached from me, he doesn't even care about anything material, He doesn't care about the false egos of even gurus. He does. He just goes around smashing them with clubs, the club of truth. So spiritually emotional. See, the Lord wants to give us that. Yeah. Yeah, so the Lord appears because of the ecstatic love of the devotees. So that's why he's appearing here publicly. You notice? You're part of the public. And look at the result of being part of the public. See, publicly in Lalita Ganga, publicly, he appeared, made his appearance in her life to make her happy. She's very happy that the Lord appeared in her life. Can you tell anybody? She's very, Johan's very happy that the Lord appears in his life. Even though as ecstatic and crazy as he gets, he's still very happy about that. Isn't that amazing? You're happy, you're pleased to be mad after God, mad after chanting his name, madly chanting his name. See, this is transcendental madness. It's wonderful. It makes you more intelligent, makes you more free, makes you more purified, makes you more happy. What other virtues can we can go on unlimitedly. It makes you a better orientator. I was listening to my own class yesterday. It was fascinating. It was like, wow, man. It's like blowing from the wind. How you keep? I was wondering how are you doing this, Krishna? This is amazing. How is this being done? I couldn't figure it out, but it was beautiful just to say. I just couldn't let it go. I guess I kind of see how you guys are feeling, and it's hard to let go of it. Yeah, I mean, I love this. See, the Lord sat amidst all, and that's one of his appearances. The Lord appears in the midst of the devotee. See, it's like a mist, like a ghost. See, like a ghost, a mist in the midst of a devotee. That's sadhu sangha. That's getting together with ecstatic devotees, not hey, yeah, let's go to sadhu sangha, man. And you go to sadhu sangha without the sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha has to have the mist. The Lord appearing in the mist. And if that Lord is appearing in the mist, there's going to be tears, there's going to be bliss, there's going to be conclusiveness. There's going to be transcendental virtues, transcendental spiritual power. It's going to be something spiritually tangible, not, hey, let's go to sadhu sangha, but then there's no ecstasy, no spiritual ecstasy, no tears. Oh, wipe them. We don't want to see any of that. Don't, what, laughing? What, were you crazy or something? This is not normal. Devotees are, this is not a normal devotee. That's right. The Lord came here to give something above normal, super normal. See? Super normal. There's two words for that. See? Two connotations. Super normal is above normal. It is so super. But it, again, on the other hand, it is super normal. It's like, wow, man, this is my life, man. This lovely to be a devotee again. Oh, wow. Man, this is super normal to do. I thought it was going to be something to be afraid of. But this is super normal to love Krishna, man. It's super normal that Krishna is your life and soul. Super, super normal. It's super duper normal, man. You know? And I'll tell you, the Mayavadis on that path are afraid. They're afraid to fully let go because they don't know what's going to happen. You know, they're going to lose their identity, and that's really fearful, man. We're not built that way. We're built this way. We're built the way you see in this Sangha. We're built the way that these conceptions are built by the acharyas. They perfectly depict our relationship with God. That's the beauty of this. This is for connoisseurs, not for speculators. You want to speculate? That's why the Lord throws them out. Oh, you're speculating? You think Vaidhi Bhakti is better than what's going on in this Sangha? Get out of here. Go out there and teach your Vaidhi Bhakti. That's my Lord. He's my doorman here. You think you want to be a big teacher of Vaidhi principles, that's above what we're talking about here? Oh, you know, Meena she says, right there on YouTube, I saw it myself with my own eyes. She says, the reason not to go listen to Gaur-Haridas. What kind of reason is that? That's unreasonable. That is totally off. That ain't conclusive at all. All that Vaidhi she's doing and everybody Mahaviri is doing and my ex-wife was doing, it's all leading to coming here. You just had a fall down, right? Anybody, you just fallen down. Or criticizing your, you know, this kind of bhakti and criticizing guru. Well, you're acting unlike the teachings. That is inconclusive, right, Lalita? You know, it's inconclusive to criticize somebody where you're getting bhakti and then you preach against this bhakti. You call Lalita a fool, Mahavir? You're very foolish for calling Lalita a fool. You just exposed yourself. Expose your own foolishness. You're foolish to leave this Sangha, man. I liked him, you know, he was a nice guy. I like Meena too. That's why I preach like this. People think I criticize because I hate them. I know I criticize because I like them. I want them back. I miss them. I miss Meena. She was great. Right? Didn't you like Meena there, Lalita? Yeah, Mahaviri was great too. My ex-wife was fantastic also. She used to transcribe like you wouldn't be, like the wind, and she loved it. So I, you know, people don't know. They think I'm, you know, I hate them or something, or I hate devotees. You know, no, I criticize because I know my Lord's nature. Nobody knows practically. Nobody understands these things. You know, they don't understand. Everybody the Lord criticized became a pure devotee. I'm just taking on his method. Look at Devananda Pandit. Man, did he come heavy on him? You think what I do is he was going to rip up his Bhagavatam. I never said I was going to rip up Radhanath's Bhagavatam or Jaipatakas or all of them. Oh, I could, and I probably should say that. They're not up to snuff. They need shiksha. Yeah. Because they're pop metal and not steel, we have to go in with the steel. We have to do the steel, steal some of their disciples, man. Bring them over here, you know, clean them up, and then bring them and send them back to their gurus to show that the real path. That's what, you know, that's Bhagavatam, man. We just follow the method of Bhagavatam. That's what the Lord did. He stole the cow. He said, hey, you cowherd boys, go steal the wives of those Brahmins, those puffed up Brahmins doing all their rituals, their Vaidhi stuff. Go over there, steal them away. Steal those wives, man. They'll come, man. They'll listen to you. And they did. See, the Brahmins were just pop metal, man. They're going to... They're just going to break, man. And they were their gurus. Oh, you do what we say. We're your gurus, blah, blah, blah. And the cowherd boy is very attractive, very conclusive. They convince the one, come, come and play with Krishna, man. You come with us and you're going to get love of God, the highest goal of, see, they preach right, conclusively, like we do. Okay? And they were intelligent. They realized, yeah, we followed our gurus here, and all they did was give us a lot of trouble and rules and regulations, and you guys are offering the better deal. Okay? If you learn from history, people, ISKCON, and Gaudiya Math, Gaudiya Smith, you learn from history. You're not doomed to repeat. Well, this won't be doomed. If you learn from this history, this is a beautiful history. This is the real path. Just go hang out with the ecstatic devotees, and you'll get love of Krishna. And then they didn't want to go back. And Lord Krishna said, no, we're here to preach, man. Send you back. See? And then your husbands will see, the glory of this bhakti, and then they'll humble them. And that's what happened. You see in the Bhagavatam, they said, fire on us. Look at this. They get love of God. And all they did was go and hang out with ecstatic devotees. All they did was go to a friggin' picnic. And we're not having any picnic here. This is work, man. We got to do all these rituals. We got to sit there and build these fires. We got to build these big temples. And, look at them, man. They go and have a picnic. And we ain't got no picnic here. This ain't no picnic, man. This is hard work. And look at them. They get love of God. What are they doing that we didn't? Oh, I see. All they did was hang out with ecstatic devotees. What is Gohari preaching? The same friggin' thing, huh? All Lalita did was go and hang out with ecstatic devotees. She didn't do anything. What is the special thing she did? She came and watched 5 friggin' videos, and she was attracted. And boom. What did River do? What did Janaki do? What did any of you guys do that come here and love this? What did Freddie do? We got to examine Freddie personally. We got to see. We don't see enough of him. I want to look him in the eye on camera. I want everybody to look him in the eye. If he comes on camera, I'll send him $10 worth of Bitcoin to that address he gave me. Let's see if we're up or down. Let's see today. I have my little thing here. Moly, we're up. We're up. We're up $300. Bitcoin is pumping, man. This Bitcoin is great for devotees, man. It's a great devotee thing, because if you get up early, because I get up early and all the action goes early. All these whales, they do all the big dumps and everything. You can get in early, and nobody wakes up till 7 or 8 or 9 in the morning, right? And then so it's perfect for I get up and I look and okay. Good time to get in. See, Krishna is very practical. Yeah. Okay, so it's hard to get over these verses. They're just so wonderful and so deep. What I just said here is so important. It's like, you can go for 40 years in ISKCON or all of these groups, even Gaudiya Samiti, 40 years, and you never would understand what I just said in the last 15 minutes, casually. Can you imagine 40 years, but in 15 minutes, you can understand what you couldn't understand in 40 years. That's how powerful this path is. This level of the path is. That's how powerful just loving, having Bhakti Lata Bij and being eager to chant Krishna's name and to associate intimately with him through his name, even. You know, anybody thinking, oh, when is Jesus going to come back? Because I'm really suffering. Hey, well, you should come over here, Mr. Christian. Yeah. Oh, or even in those, they're probably still doing this. In the morning program, I remember 5 years every day we're singing all the songs, and then we say, oh, when will a pure devotee appear? That we're waiting for that pure devotee to appear, Hey man, it's all here in our sadhu sangha. We got a lot of pure devotees here now. Purified devotees. Getting purified every day and more and more and more. Deeper and deeper. Yeah. The Lord sat amidst, see, amidst all as the Lord of Vaikuntha. See, that's external, and we got it internal. See, we internalize these pastimes. They're internalized here. And that's very important. The Lord sits in the midst of us, right? Where is the Lord? Where is it? Oh, he's in the midst of us. The Lord came here to teach this, to instruct this way. Jesus Christ too. He said, Jesus, right before he left his disciples, he said, the Holy Spirit is with you here outside. And I'm going to go, and my Father, and we're going to send that Spirit, and it'll be in you. Not just outside you. It's the same thing the Lord did here. Exactly. That verse that Advaita quoted, the sonnet, when the Lord departed from that verse, he said, oh, it's time to go. So the essence, because I don't remember the whole thing exactly, but the essence, the paraphrase, Advaita said, rice is no longer in demand in the marketplace. People are mad in kirtan, mad after your holy name, mad ecstatically chanting. Kind of like here. Exactly like here. We're all mad chanting the holy names. Rice is no longer in demand. The people that don't care about the material world. Advaita has spoken. We're all mad like you now. See? See, another internalized. The Lord was in Puri and they were in Bengal and they were mad. They didn't see the Lord came here to start all of this, to internalize this worship. Because look at Narada Muni. He's going all over the universes. Where's Krishna? He's in the midst of his chanting. Can you imagine to have an internal friend like that? That's what I'm telling you, this is treasure here. If these gurus knew what was happening, we got the real truth. They only got the buildings, they only got the money, the buildings, they have the external version of Prabhupada's books, which they like to change to fit their agendas. You see, religion, that's why it's downgraded to religion. And they got all the followers, all the little neophytes, the blind followers, and all their troubles. And what does Gaurahari have in his friends like Lalita and Johan? We got the real treasure. We got Krishna. We got what he likes. We like what he likes. We're on his page. We're part of his family. We consider treasure chanting the holy name in ecstasy. And we do it publicly. before the whole wide world. We got the whole world in our hands. We got the whole world. See, Krishna is the whole, not just one world. He's the whole world's in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. The world's. Yeah. Publicly. See? We're public exhibition of the treasure, to show the example of the, like, hey man, this is great treasure, and this is how you get it very easily. We're here for that, man. You want treasure? Hey, you ISKCON devotees, hey, you ISKCON leaders, you Gaudiya Smiti leaders, you want an end to this mini lifetime trip you're on? You want what we got? What do you got? Argo never told us, or we never understood. Well, come here and you'll understand so easily. What you didn't understand with 20 years with Narayan Maharaj, and with the Radhakund Babajis, and with ISKCON, and Gaudiya Math, and Sridhar Maharaj, and all of those persons, that exalted soul, you'll learn in 15 seconds here sometimes. Max 15 minutes, everything you didn't understand there. You know why? Because this is authorized, and we'll prove it. Give us a chance. Give us a week, 30 days. Check it out. Because I have to say this, because we're here for those who are really eager to attain Krishna easily in this very life. We're here for them. You got to hear this message. You got to at least you got to, if you're eager, you say, well, I got to give it a try, man. This is too good of a deal, man. The guy's not even charging me a dime. Not even a penny. My goodness. Let me give it a shot. What do I got to lose? Only your illusions, your maya. And you'll be very happy to lose those. Does anybody understand what I'm talking about? Would you like the Lord to sit in the midst of you and to be free of the illusory energy like us? This is what happens. How can anybody speak like this with such authority unless the Lord was here sitting in the midst of us? Huh? Right, Lilita? How could it be? You think Gaur Das on his own could speak like this? Mr. Fool personified, goat head, guy without a dhoti? Come on, man. Well, I got my sannyas t-shirt on today, I guess. I guess I'm starting to look the part. Acharya Dave wears this orange t-shirt. Also, I guess I'll wear one too. Yeah. So at least I got a sannyas t-shirt on. You like my jokes today? I've been joking around a lot. At the expense of everybody. And my expense too. I mean, because I get a lot of flack for this kind of preaching. People think this guy's a weird guy, man. Nobody's like this. Well, I can't help it, man. When the Lord sits in the midst of us, he takes control, man. He's authoritative, man. He's in like this 21 hours of ecstasy. He gets like that sometimes. Throws his weight around. Yeah. So Lord Caitanya instructed, sing that bathing song. The devotees were very pleased and began to sing. In time with the song, the Lord gently swayed his head from side to side and showered the devotees with merciful glances. Responding to the Lord's mood, the devotees performed the Abhishek, bathing ceremony. First, the devotees brought water from the Ganga and strained it Then in the correct proportions, they added musk. See, the Lord did all these things to help the devotees internalize this kind of worship. So we're doing, see, again, the Lord is in the midst of us, right? Checklist. We want the checklist, come here. We'll give you the real checklist. The Lord's sitting in the midst of us. Check. See? On the list. The Lord must, in Sadhu Sangha, the Lord must sit in the midst of you. Check. That's happening here. Oh, need to bathe. Where's your pots of Ganga water? Well, we got a few pots here. You notice? We need to kind of wipe up the water. It kind of looks excessive. And, you know, this way too with the mucus thing. You know. See, we got our pots of water. See, to bathe the Lord. The Lord, you think which way is he more happy? You go out there over in Mayapur and you go the big, huge deities of Lord Caitanya, right? You got these they're big. You got a big temple, man, big devotees, right? All with their nice sannyas garb and all that, you know? And they go out with their big pots of Ganga, big heavy things, and two people carrying them, you know, to make the big show. They need a big show. You know, huge show. Look at us. We're going to bathe the deity, man. And they're big. They're not little small. Huge. Bigger than a man, you know. Huge. You know, Lord Caitanya, bunch of tattva out there. Big. Everything big. We got to impress the world. We got to show that we got big things. We got the big Lord here, man. We got the big Lord, man. Going to be big pots of Ganga water. And we're going to throw 108 over them. And that's it, man. Because it's a lot of work, man. You know, and boom, you know, the water splashing. Oh, wow, what a show. We've seen the bathing of the Lord. You think that's the real bathing that the Lord is looking for? No, he's looking for what Jesus said. The Lord is very much looking for worship in spirit and truth. Because if you got the spirit, man, the devotion spirit, man, oh, springs are going to come. Springs of water, you know, the Lord's looking for that kind of bathing, man, where your eyes are the conch shell, man, and that water and this and there, you know, coming out. Oh, man, does the Lord like a bath like that? Oh, man, all that external water out there, oh, that's okay. Oh, it's good for neophytes and bigger. But no, he's really looking for this kind of water. You know, you want to please the Lord 1,000,000 times more than that big, you know, Ganga water from the big Ganga out there with the big pots and the big deities. You know, we got the real big deity here because this is very attractive to the Lord. The big mist of the Lord comes. Ooh, man, I'm very attracted to this kind of bathing. Here I am, man, bathe me, devotee. Oh yeah, bathe me in those tears, man. Yeah, the devotee says, well, man, I really love bathing the Lord. And this is so nice. Isn't it? Don't you like bathing the Lord, Lalita? You didn't know she's really the perfect pujari. Her and Johan, and they bathe the deity, so they do their archana perfectly, better than anybody I've seen. Because they got to do the external thing. It's just a big ceremony, because that's why they need the big deities and the big temple and the big pots of water. Because it's got to be a big show, because that's all you got is the show, man. That's, you know, Vaidhi Bhakti. How else are you going to keep the devotees interested? They got to see some big show, man. It's got to be a Hollywood blockbuster. Right? I mean, you know, got to have a lot of noise. Oh, and the big banging, man. Oh, are you going to bang those things? Clang, clang, bang, bang. Those poor Vaidhis were merciless. No mercy. So anyway, it's all leading to this, you guys, with the big deities and the big pots of water. It's all leading to your eyes to be those pots and the water, the tears, you know, and a heart full of laughter, that the Lord's very jovial inside, laughing like a madman or woman, choking up just because, oh, wow, my Lord, you know, you've revealed yourself, man. Oh, I'm here to love you and to engage in picnics with you every day. Beautiful picnic. And you and I together, sitting together with our friends like Lalita and Johans and Janaki and uh, oh God, I gotta go through the list again. Everybody gonna say, you left me out. No, Amy, who else? Freddie, and on and on and on. Govinda, you know, getting more and more all the time, you know. See, I look at the comments now. I was just looking at Lalita. Are we going to listen to same old, same old? It's amazing. Karuna, you are really like out to lunch, man. You know, I can't believe it, man. You have no idea. You're just see, you just show your ignorance, man. You really show your ignorance. You have no idea the way bhakti works. No wonder you're out there ringing bells in the Christian church. I mean, to be honest, yeah. You keep hanging out, you know. But that's it. See, it's somehow or other, faith has to be born at some point so that you can relish this nectar. But when you just expose your conscience, which is okay, yeah, you know, that's why you do it. That's your honest opinion. It's the same old, but that's the way it is. You know what is same old is that consciousness. That's, you know, what I see repetitively is same old karuna. See, same old karuna. See? That's what it is. He's not changing. That's the same old thing. You're just going over and over and over the same old trip, man. Maybe this will help you. I don't know. See? You're just projecting same old. See? This is always different. This is wonderful. This is how, what do you think, what does it say? Hey, Karuna, listen well here. What is it? Same old chanting? Oh, he's just chanting holy name. Same old name, man. You call yourself a devotee? And you're talking about, well, he's just chanting same old name, Hare Krishna, man. Why don't you chant Coca-Cola or some other name? See, give us something different. See? You don't understand the transcendental potency. You need the mercy of the devotee. You should be kissing Lalita's feet and Gohan's and everybody that's an ecstatic devotee. Give them all respects and serve them. And then maybe in this life, you'll understand. The Lord will wake you up, awaken this in you, the real bhakti, the pure bhakti, so that you can be eager chanting the same old name, which will be different every day. And even every word here that I probably read this 100,000 times, not that many, 100 times maybe. And that goes for anybody else thinks it's the same old thing. It's just your illusion. You're an illusion, that's all. Is that making sense to anybody? Yeah, that's how it works. See, you got to be woke up, man. You must be born again, just like Jesus said, man. You must be, follow him into the regeneration. You have to follow us into the regeneration, man. You have to be regenerated with spiritual awakened body, man. That's initiation here. Not this banana in a fire thing for neophytes and to put you a little thread around your neck. The neophyte thing, completely. You're not awake yet. You need to be spiritually awakened. That's initiation, awakening your spiritual inclination to chant the holy name and pastimes and qualities, and starts as a mustard seed, man, and increases more. And the mustard seed grows and sprouts. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger forever. That's the kind of stuff we're doing here. Same old, same old. Good. Give me some more ammunition. We'll throw another pie in your face there. But I think he needs lots of pies. I'll convince him, get him. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. See what else others are saying here. How much he screwed out of you. What the heck are you talking about? Oh man, he's got a lot of poison in him, doesn't he? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, whoever is listening, you know, this guy is just, he just has this side. This is just poison. Yeah. Went to Toba private hospital with corona and everyone had a mask on. Yeah, you know, you should, you know what? I'm going to get rid of you, man. You're really, this is not good for new devotees, especially. You don't encourage. What kind of encouragement do you do? That's not encouraging. You know, what you chase the new devotees away? What kind of what do you call? What kind of contribution is that? Nice new devotees are coming and you treat them like this. You've done this a lot. This is not good. You chase them away like that, Karuna. That's not good. Look at those statements. This is envy, jealousies, horrible things. Yeah, coming out. So anyway, anybody or Maria, if you're here or anything, don't listen to this guy. This guy is off the wall. He's ill. You know, this is kind of a madness. To treat people like that, you know, for new people that are, you know, just coming on, sensitive people, is not nice. So I just added him to the block list of the Ustream chat. I don't need any of that. You know, we're here to help the devotees, encourage the devotees, and protect them. Okay. First, the devotees brought water from the Ganga and strained it. Then the correct proportions. They added musk, sandalwood paste, saffron, and camphor. Oops. Trying to. Says, with you and Maria are so special for me, I can put my full attention to listening. Thanks for both of you, for everybody joining. Yeah, exactly. You know, so yeah. I watched your old class yesterday too, the one where you explain what a sahaja is. It was really great. Okay, great. It's all by your mercy, Acharya. We have to feel the ecstatic emotion so we can relate. I think I'll read some of the comments here. Let's see where we're at here. That one video of Meena, I think, was not meant to criticize you. Oh, okay, well, good. Well, even if it was, you know. It was the start of a discussion. Oh, okay, okay, good. She started. Wait. Okay. Supernatural is very natural for the soul. Oops. Pretend I was going to get a superstar up there. What do you mean? All right, I give you 15 if you come up here. Everything can get downloaded in a few moments. Why you are still here, Karina? Huh. Okay. Got a lot of comments here. Okay, so I'll read a little bit more. Maybe I'll read some Bhagavatam here a little bit. Let's just change it up here. Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra. You know, there's a beautiful verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam says, Srimad Bhagavatam is greatly pleasing to hear in a society of devotees. See? So that's Karuna. This is where it's got to go. You've got to, when you become a devotee, a real devotee with real devotion starting to waking, then you'll begin to like this, hearing these kinds of Chaitanya Bhagavat or whatever it is. The Bhagavat is greatly pleasing in a society of devotees. If devotion is not awakened in you, then you will not be pleased. Okay? You'll be like that. It's just mundane. See, you're not awakened yet. So maybe this is part of it. You have to spit a lot of poison, but I got to keep it under wraps because got to protect our Vrindavan here. You know, we got new people coming and the devotees need protection. You know, it's like with Krishna. He punished Kalya, right? And Kalya could see that there was something special. But then he banished Kalya because his nature was poisonous. He said, well, you can go and reside on the outskirts, you know, but I have to give protection to the residents of Vrindavan. Here are the residents of Vrindavan here. People coming here, they're taking shelter here. Not what do you call bad mouthing the shelter? You know, why would you it's like, why would you want to destroy the shelter? Why would you know? So obviously you're not feeling the shelter here. See, so that's why I have to put you on the outskirts. You know, they say I banned your commenting and stuff, so keep you on the outskirts. And the devotees may have to do that too if you give them problems. You know, so everybody should take note. If he's saying things to you that hurt your heart and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with putting them on the outskirts of your association or anybody like that. You know, these can hurt your bhakti when people are like that. Maybe you're not strong enough to deal with that. I mean, you know, it doesn't bother me really, but I'm bothered when he, you know, like, you know, Maria is somebody new and she really likes what we're doing and she's doing a great job. And to find fault and stuff like that is not a good, yeah. So let's see, Srimad Bhagavatam, just a little bit, and then we're gonna probably take a little break, and because I started a little bit late, I'll go for a walk and stuff, and then we'll come back. All right, Bhagavatam here. We'll go to the first canto. Krishna's entrance into Dwarka. Yeah, this is chapter 11 in first canto. Sutta Goswami said, upon reaching the border of his prosperous metropolis, known as a country of anarthas, Dwarka, the Lord sounded his auspicious conch shell, heralding his arrival, and apparently pacifying the dejection of the inhabitants. See, again, this is all like a story, right? External. You know, the devotee comes into his dham, where his devotees are. See, if you have a devotee somewhere, and they call the Lord, and the Lord comes, that's considered a dham. That's why sadhu sangha is like going to the dham. See, there's two definitions of the dham. One is the devotee, and the other is the place. See? So when I look at this, I see the internal truth of this, and this is the beauty of this. This is the beauty of this relationship. I just see relationships now. Oh, this is a fantastic relationship. Upon reaching the border of his most prosperous metropolis. Oh yeah, that place was very prosperous. Why? Because the Lord was there. But you know, even the devotee is very prosperous. See, because the Lord comes to give his association to the place and to the devotees. See, he sounds his conch shell. See, that's why the Lord chooses a representative in this world. They call that the bona fide spiritual master, the representative of that Krishna that they're talking about there. See, because it's the Lord behind them blowing that conch shell is that devotee. That's their sound. And the devotees in the metropolis, see, they're devotees. This sadhu sangha is how this is enacted again. They hear, oh, wow, the Lord is coming to us. Ah, they're speaking the glories of the Lord. See? The glories of Krishna. Hearing conclusive truth. See? The Lord is coming. You think the Lord doesn't come alone? He comes with his consort. Always travels with his consort, never alone. See? He comes with his devotion. See, that's Radha or Rukmini or some devotee comes with this. Comes with his wife, his consort. His girlfriend, which is better for him. He likes that girlfriend, Ross, you know. But don't imitate that here in this world. Prabhupada will come and get you. Yeah. Most known as the country of anarthas. See? And also, this is the Lord's mercy. See, anarthas also means unwanted things. See, unwanted things. See, so so the Lord, out of mercy, he comes to his prosperous metropolis. Usually, so it's two meanings. I teach, God, man, it's so prosperous to have this relationship with God, this intimacy. Ooh, is the way you really want to prosper, because you get everything. Seek the kingdom of God. This is the kingdom of God, is this relationship, man. This ecstatic, intimate relationship with Krishna, with Christ, whatever you want to call that Lord, you know. Yeah. I'm just with Lord Caitanya because I get it all, man. I got Christ, I got Krishna, I got Lord Caitanya, I got Ram, I get everything. That's why I'm with him. He's just that kind of guy, man. You know, he's that kind of the best avatar that's ever been here since 4,320 million years. What do you expect? He wants to do an extravaganza, something special, something powerful, something really gonna give happiness to the world. The prosperous metropolis. The Lord is coming to this, is pretty, you know, materially prosperous. Oh, look at everything going around. They're doing all this building everywhere, building. There's a prosperous metropolis on that level, but it's not really prosperous because Krishna's not here. He's left out of the picture. He's left out of the picture. So it's not really the real kind of prosperous, man. So you need to start from scratch, like Sudama Brahman, you know. He was collecting the wealth of this relationship with Krishna. You should see that song, the video. It's Gopal Krishna, 1979. It's on YouTube. It's free. You can see the song. Sudama is the poor guy, man. You know, he's just worshiping Krishna. He doesn't care. You know, they give him stuff and everything, and people steal it, you know, because they're envious of him and all this. And he's just singing his heart out to Krishna. Beautiful song, man. I love that song. It's really nice. And singing the song and his love for God is just so wonderful. Okay? And eventually, you know, the Lord benedicted him with prosperity even bigger than Pundraka, who was the false god. See? So that story in itself is really wonderful. See, Pundraka, there's a story in 10th canto. Pundraka was a false Krishna. At that time, 5,000 years ago, they had a false Krishna. Okay? So it took the real devotee of Krishna to expose that. And there was only one devotee who really knew Krishna. It's just like now. See, how do we reenact that pastime in 2022? Hey, my girlfriend River is here. I gotta just show her, give a darshan here a little bit there. There you go. I'm looking at you here. Now I got two girls to look at. Yeah. See, it took this one devotee, one out of millions. They're all false devotees because they were worshiping the false God, false Krishna. And how does that show up in 2022? I'm going to give you a revelation, man. Something nobody's ever said before. Why? Because the Lord just showed me this. I got my own kind of teleprompter here. It's not some mechanical thing the demons use. Yeah, so it took one devotee. He said, everybody else is worshiping the false Krishna. See? So how does that show up now? Because it's the same kind of thing. One fool, goat head Gaur Hari Das, stands up and says, none of these people are giving you the real Krishna. They're presenting to you the false conception of Krishna. And they're saying, no, look at him and all their followers, right? Oh no, we believe these gurus' conception of Krishna is so real, it's so right on. And Gaur goes and says, even Narayan Raj's conception is false. Oh no, oh, how dare he? I prove it all the time, man. Hey, man, if his conception was so right, where is the ecstatic devotion? Nowhere to be seen, but it's here, right? This means this is authorized. This is empowered. And the real Krishna is presented here because, whoa, look, he's awakening your hearts, right? And there's got to always be like that. Otherwise, the pastimes don't enact, man. It has to be just one person standing up before the whole army of people worshiping the false conception of Krishna, the speculative one. And one guy, goat head Gaur, stands up and said, no, it's not the real Krishna they're presenting to you. Not the real mercy of Lord Caitanya they're presenting. No, it's not a many lifetime thing. No, this lifetime. That's the real Lord Caitanya you're getting here. This lifetime, love of God, prema. There's false Narayan Raj, that conception. I'm very firm. I don't hate him. I just love to do this. I love to expose. I love to use the club sometimes. Club the illusion, man. Sudarshan Chak. Stop this preaching. You got to cut off that neck, man. You know where the throat is. You're talking many lifetimes before you can get. I'm going to cut that off with the Sudarshan Chakra standing behind me. You hear it? It's spinning, man. This lifetime. We're gonna put that truth on that head. Man, my Lord came here to give prema in this lifetime. Give ecstatic love. Give your attraction. At least you're going to be eager to chant. You're going to love to chant. And your love of God is going to grow now. And you're not going to be thinking, oh, many lifetimes before I get it because my gurus, that's all he's giving me. We just get a big name. Raganuga, purebhakti.com without the pure bhakti. Why even say it if you ain't got it or you can't give it? Why even talk about it if that's hypocritical, man? So let's take that hypocrisy and together with the real experience. Then we got something going, right? Then it'll be purebhakti.com. Yes, purebhakti.com. You can see the guys transcendentally coming with God, you know, coming together. Oh, we're coming together. Oh, yes. Ecstatic climax together, pure ecstatic climax, no semen release, completely pure, you know, and and people can see it. It's so pure. People can view it and they get purified by that. It's not a pornography thing to see a devotee worshiping God and coming transcendentally. And don't they do that? Didn't you see? Watch Johan and Lalita. They're perfect examples of, you know, the devotee, you know, climaxing with God, man. Having a wild ride. A River also, she gets a wild ride too, man. You know? Hey, man, I can say this because it's purified. It's meant. I mean, Lord Caitanya, he's showing, man. Look at this ecstatic, you know, transcendental, sensuous relationship with the Lord. Hey, look at it, man. Everybody look at it and get it. It's pure. It's purifying. And it ain't going to send you to jail if you have that relationship. No, it's good. More than good. It's auspicious and productive and purifying. Yes, come with God. See, just the word. I know it may trigger some people. Well, too bad. That's your purification. Come with God. A nice word. Come with God. Now, don't have a dirty mind out there. No, it's a clean thing. Come with God. It's very pure. It's a spirit body thing, you know, spiritual completely. That's why the acharyas use words like lust, you know, because it kind of, you know, what other words can you use when you impulsively want Krishna? You got to be with him like a man sees a beautiful woman. Got to be with the body, right? You're impulsively. Well, that's you get that with Krishna when you're spiritually awakened. You got to be with him. You got to wrap your transcendental spirit arms around him. Yeah. Upon reaching the border, the country of Nartas. See, so the Lord came here to these prosperous metropolises. He comes and he's very powerful, and he'll purify these anarthas, man. He'll give you ecstatic attraction. That's what he did 500 years ago, and all we have to do is present the same conception again. I have the approval of Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, has my approval, what you're doing? You're exposing these conceptions and everything is my full approval. Full. He didn't say partial. He didn't just say approval. He said full approval. I remember it, man. Full approval. Now that's something, man. That's like giving you a blank check and you write whatever you want. I can write all the names of the people in the world on it if I want. I can put even the guru's names on that. See? Full approval. Okay. So, known as the country of anarthas, the Lord sounded his auspicious conch shell, heralding his arrival, and apparently pacifying the dejection of the inhabitants. That's like when sometimes you feel some separation from the Lord, see? And then you hear Hari Katha, see, through the conch shell, through the flutes. And it pacifies the dejection from being around the world, in the world, or feeling separation. Yeah. So this was happening externally. See, the Lord would have to come. Now, he wanted ultimately the devotees to have this internal experience, and many of them probably did. You know, that the Lord doesn't have to physically come here and do this. But most devotees don't have that power. They need some help so that you don't have to be waiting for the Lord to come from there to there. You just call him and he comes. That's what we're getting here. You notice that? We call him and he comes. Okay? You guys hear Hari Katha and then he comes, or you speak it also, and the Lord, you're his conch shell, and people come because it heralds the arrival of the Lord. The conch shell, the devotee speaking Hari Katha, speaking truth. They're the Lord's representative, the conch shell. You notice conch shell is before the Lord, right? You know, he's behind the conch shell. Isn't that interesting? See, so you're going to see, when you see the devotee, you're seeing the conch shell, but who's behind that conch shell? But not all gurus are like that. You know, the Lord ain't behind. I'm talking about transcendental Lord, have a transcendental toot, not a poop, a transcendental toot. You know? See, so the Lord, the transcendental Lord, standing behind his actual representative, preaching the real conception of himself in this world that liberates people, real conception of his mercy in this world. Am I not doing that? Am I not pointing it out in the book, The Mercy of Lord Caitanya? That's why it works. Because it's here, it just needs to be realized. These guys, these gurus have been preaching something else. They're preaching austerities and rules and regulations, and they continue preaching that. But then the mercy of the Lord goes unnoticed. Even though the books are screaming it all, come on, somebody, can anybody see the mercy of the Lord? And preach that conception so people can lap it up and get into it? Receive that mercy? You know, it's all, whatever a great man does, whatever a great man teaches, common men follow, right? In Bhagavad Gita, who's teaching the mercy? Who's showing the mercy? Well, a great man. The people there, oh, Gaur, you're not a great man. You're a bad man, man. Look, you're crying in ecstasy. Oh, Lalita, you're a bad woman, man. You're crying in ecstasy. And you keep doing it. You're not stopping because of my envious, bullshit that you're not, I'm laying all over you. Or Karuna's bullshit trying to chase people away. I don't know how I got into this. What was the point? I forgot my point. Oh, the conch shell. Yeah. So you need to find, that's the guru principle. That's guru tattva. The truth about guru is the actual Lord, because they're purified by real prema and bhakti in a mature stage. Big brother, big conch, big sound. See, big roar, big club, everything big. This is the big, man. You think all that's external big, man. This is the big, man. Big club, big truth, big ecstasy, big. See, we're in internal big. They're external big. Which better? Internal big or external big? Hey, they can't carry those deities around when they die. This is internal. Wherever I go, I got internal big, man. Big mouth, big toot, big horn, big club. I carry all that with me, and it's light as a feather. Because the Lord carries it. He's my, People usually we carry the Lord, and he's light as a feather, man. But man, he can be heavy on your illusion. See, if you're purified, you love these talks. But if you're not, it's like, ooh, ouch, ee, ah, terror. So the white fat bowl of conch being gripped in the hand of Lord Krishna. See, being in the grip of the Lord, man. That's the devotee, in the grip. Man, it's so nice to be in the Lord's grip. And he's in your grip. See, very mutual. I love this, man. He's in my grip. I'm in his grip. Gripped. See, strong gripped. Not fumbling that conch shell. You ever see a conch shell that happens here, when people are getting purified. River was like that. Lord was gripping her, and sometimes he was slipping. The conch would slip out of his hand a little bit, and then he'd grip, and she'd grip more, and then gradually get a good grip, get in some grooves in that thing, and you don't let go of that. You got a nice firm grip on that conch shell, man. You got a firm grip on you. Then that's the steady devotion, man. The Lord don't let go at that point. He's being gripped by the hand of Lord Krishna, sounded by him. See, sounded by the transcendental Lord, not sounded by the mode of goodness Lord. The modes of nature, that's Krishna, but that's in his illusion, man. You don't want to hear from that. That's a hypocrisy. That's many of these religious leaders. That's many of these gurus still. They're still, in the grip of the modes of nature. Even goodness, they ain't good enough here, man. That's why I poo-poo mode of goodness. Demigod stuff. Nah, austerity. That's not a good enough grip. Not for my Lord. Yeah, you don't want to hear that toot. I mean, it's okay if you don't have anything better, but here, man, here the Lord's got the transcendental grip. Here, he's got a grip on the transcendental conception. See, transcendental knowledge, confidential truths. The real purpose of the Lord Chaitanya's descent in this world was to relish this mercy and to distribute it. See, he's got that kind of grip on the situation here. Not a mode of goodness. Oh, mode of goodness, everybody. Listen to the conch shell rules and regulations coming from those gurus. Honk, 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 honk. Quack, quack, quack. It's like a quack, Hey, get rid of these quacks. No, this is the real sound of music. The Lord's giving prema bhakti to the world here in this Sangha because we know the real intention of the Lord. Come and feast on prema bhakti. Come see it, come desire it, and you will get it. Otherwise, you're going to somebody who doesn't desire it, doesn't see it, doesn't preach it. They're preaching honk, 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 clang, 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 bang, bang, bang. Being gripped by the hand of Lord Caitanya sounded like appeared to be reddened by the touch of his. Ooh, listen to this now. This is sexy, man. Dude, this is really sexy to a devotee. Being reddened by the touch of his transcendental lips. Ooh. See, reddened. What is that meaning? There's a meaning there. Read devotion. See, reddened. Bhakti. See, kissing. Can't you ever kiss anybody? Feel the love? Oh, like that. Very nice. The same thing. Even triple the pleasure with Krishna. Ooh, reddened lips of ecstatic love. That's why devotees are like, hey, that's a love affair, man. Are you like that? Head back, you notice a lot of devotees here. Head goes back sometimes. River's head also there. Yeah. It seemed white, like that a white swan was playing in the stems of the red lotus flowers. It seemed that a white swan was playing in the stems of red lotus flowers. The citizens of Dwarka, having heard that sound, which threatens fear personified in the material world, began to run towards him fast. See, that's where the purification is. See, that's why these persons, Christians even, or these unpurified, if they're Vaishnavas, I don't know who they are, what they are, they need to be purified. See, and because part of them will be afraid of this. You hear the real truth spoken through a real conch shell that's being blown by the transcendental Lord, man. Fear personified is afraid. That's people, fear persons. See, fearful persons personified, fear personified. I know when I preach, I see many Vaidhi that would get very fearful. See, but you guys come forward. Look, you come to listen. But if you're not purified, a lot of fear comes. I see that. Good, a little bit. Some people kind of take it. They think, I think it's good, but it's, See? That's what happens when you're used by the Lord. You want that kind of situation? Come here. You get purified. You start to see, this is soul winning, man. You know, you're winning people back to the kingdom. It's a great thing, man. It's fantastic. The Lord, what did Jesus say? The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Yeah, look, we're getting our working on the workers, getting people, more purified, so they can engage in soul winning. But people got to see that you like ecstatic devotion, and you're not afraid to show it. You're not going to be daunted by these little whippersnappers snapping at your heels. It's been ordered. Prabhupada has my full approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. Go Haridas. You fool. Do it. More of it. And I say, you also. More ecstasy. Get up there. Show the world what real beauty is. They don't know what it is. See, they need the conch shells. Now your conch shells being blown by the Lord, man. And this is authorized, man. It was authorized 550 years ago, and we got the order again. See? So what we're doing is just say, man, this is the will of God now. The will of God is not just to do Vaidhi Bhakti. It ain't strong enough now. This is the real will, the deeper will of God. This is what Jesus is talking about. He said, who's my family? Who's my friends? Who's my brother? Who's my sister? Who's my mother? See? Those who do the will of God. And he knew the will of God was to listen to his message, man. The Lord, listen, he said, this is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him now, right? And look at John the Baptist teaching Vaidhi Bhakti like Prabhupada and Moses and Bhakti Siddhanta. And what did John the Baptist? This is Revelation. Everybody, listen up. What did John the Baptist tell his disciples? Now you go listen to him. What did Prabhupada telling you devotees through Gohar? Go and listen to him. This is an anointed person, man. This is the will of God. Now you Vaidhis, you ISKCON devotees, you goddess meeties and godimas, and you Christians even, Muslims, I don't care, all of them. This is the will of the Lord. And you come and chant with us in ecstasy. A stern order. You must do it if you want this kind of happiness. Otherwise, you're not going to die. You're going to die doing hard work. You're going to be like that in a barber shop there tomorrow, and you're going to be cutting hair all day, cutting all that hair. And then you're going to be thinking, oh, I got to chant my 16 rounds. Oh, my God. What a job. Another job after the job. You want to die like that? That goes for all of you thinking like that. And a lot of you are thinking like that. A lot of you gurus have given up chanting. I know you have. So hard. But do we give up chanting? No. Sometimes I don't even do 16 rounds. It's just too ecstatic. I just can't take it. Really. I can't do it. This morning, I got to take a break, man. Chant a little bit more later. Yeah. Got to get into different rasas. Got to get into this chivalry ras. Man, where's my sword? Where's my armor? Where's my jokes? Where's the comedy act? Where is the audience? Let's see what we got in comments from them. Taking distance now is poison bother, yeah. Hallelujah, yes, Andromeda. Hey. Business say. Amy, it's unbelievable how many people view you as a threat. They can't hold the candle alive. To spew hateful jealousy. Yeah. You know, what are you going to do? I take it like badges of honor. You know, it's just another. There's more poison. Just put it up here on my shoulder. No problem. You know, it's like a wrestler. You know, wrestler. I like to wrestle, man. You know, fighter. They're gonna get in the ring. Just go ahead. I got that side, man. Warrior, man. You gotta make war. War. War on the gurus. I don't care. Give me something to war against, man. We got to test to see if you're pop metal or steel. Otherwise, we're going to steal your disciples, man. I'll just declare it. We're going to steal them, and then, but not permanently. We're going to send them all back like Krishna did with the wives of the. Send them back and impress you and show you that we make nice people here. We make ecstatic persons with love of Krishna, prema. We'll send a few of the prema bhaktas. We're ready to send Shama Sundari back to her guru. You know, so he can see. He may not want to see. He might run away there, Shama Sundari. Some of you know, the student community. This is a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and this applies to ISKCON student community. See, the student community of Vaishnavas. They're the student community. You know? And the student community says in chapter, I think 9 or 8 or 7 or somewhere 7 maybe, of Adi Lila, the student community are very expert at avoiding the real Krishna consciousness movement, which this is, by the way. This is the real Krishna consciousness movement. Yes, it is. See, it moves here. You can't say this is not a movement. We move here. There's movement here. You know. It began to run towards him fast. See, that's devotees attracted to Krishna. That's what we make here, man. You're going to get prema here. You're going to get attraction to Krishna. It's going to make you want to go towards Krishna. See? And that's why you go towards a little purification, yeah? Little resistance. It's just like Bitcoin. That's why, I use Bitcoin as a great example. Maybe we'll get some Bitcoiners here. Hey, you Bitcoiners, come over here, man. We'll teach in your lingo, Krishna consciousness. See, you come towards, you want to go up, right? You want to go, there's a resistance line, they call it. And you find the resistance. See, but if you're sincere, you come here and the resistance is just your impurities, the contamination, and you just continue to stay in this association. Maybe back off a little bit. See, you got to retrace. The Bitcoin retraces a little bit and then goes forward into the resistance and gets more purified and then breaks the resistance and goes upward more. And then maybe a little more resistance and up and away. And finally, no more resistance, or not much. Gets less and less. And then all of a sudden, Hare Krishna, like Lalita. River, too, I know. She just starts chanting, starts laughing. See? Just to have a long desired audience. I got to read this. Okay, began to run towards him fast. See, just to have a long desired audience with the Lord. Hey, Bhagavad Gita kicks in, man. If you cannot, this is why Prabhupada taught everybody the Vaidhi practice. If you cannot worship the Lord like Lalita Ganga and River and Johan and Janakis and anybody else who wants to, then go out there and do the rules and do the regulations and do the ceremonies. Make big deities and big temples and big water pots. And work for Krishna hard. and give all these phony gurus money. Do that until when? I'm preaching Bhagavad Gita. This is preaching Bhagavad Gita, showing the real path. Until you develop a desire to attain Krishna. It doesn't say in the verse that you attain Krishna that way. No, does it? No, you develop a desire to run towards Krishna. You know, there's a point where you say, Krishna, please, man, I'm tired of being misled by these phonies. I'm tired of working to sham my rounds because it's like another job. Isn't the Krishna consciousness supposed to make something, you start thinking a little bit, man, contemplating. The Lord says, oh, I got a little sincerity out of this guy or gal. See? So long desired audience is about, now you're developing the desire to attain him. So what's going to happen? More verses. By the mercy of Krishna, see, he's inside looking, watching you. He's watching all of you. We don't need no Bill Gates. My Lord doesn't need Bill Gates to watch everybody. Doesn't need that technology baloney. He's already watching he's watching you out there, you ISKCON devotees, every one of you. Gaudius Miti also, every one of you. You Christians, every one of you. Every hair on your head is counted by him. Well, he delegates everything. He likes just playing Vrindavan. He's a delegator, Got a lot of servants, man. He gets the hair counters over there, hairdressers, all that, Okay? So that's by the mercy of Krishna, what do you get? Krishna? No! Not yet. By the mercy of Krishna, you get Guru. See? Does the final work, right? See, you got to fit the verse. You got to be the verse. You got to be those smucks who were like Veda Vyasi. Veda Vyasi, oh God, I wrote all these books, I wrote all these 4 Vedas, man, and I taught Vaidhi Bhakti. I worked hard and disciplinary to do that, and I did all these things, and then I even wrote about liberation, and I'm still unhappy. Lord, what is wrong with me? Who came? Guru, right? Even in Veda Vyasa's example, Guru came, right? Who? Oh, and what was the nature of this Guru coming? Oh, Mr. Ecstatic personified himself, Narada Muni. Crying, laughing. Hey, you called? You called? You rang? Oh, you ready to listen now? Oh, what? You don't want to do any more hard work? Oh, you don't want to teach, that these external things like Varnashram Dharma are actually spiritual? Oh, you were ready to listen to the deeper truth? Yes, I'm ready. My heart ain't happy. I ain't fulfilled. See, this call is for you out there. Are you looking? Are you like that? If Krishna's giving you the mercy, he'll send you here. I don't know any other place like this. Where else are you going to go through that kind of purification, get the kind of prema that you see the devotees getting here? Not even Narayan Raj. He'd be shaking he'd be rolling over in his grave if he heard that there was something like this going on here. In his samadhi, he'd be right. Oh, right, man. He'd be very happy about this. I'm sure about it. Yeah. See, long desired audience with the Lord. So you come here, isn't that the kind of qualities you got? You wanted to meet with the Lord every day. You like coming to sadhu sangha. I don't see people, if you can, this is the nature of real devotees. Oh, I love to meet with devotees. Most auspicious time of my day. This is so wonderful, so beneficial, this is treasure, this is gold. See, this is advancement. See, this is you become like that verse. See, long desired. See, you hear the conches blowing. You come to have that long desired audience with the Lord. Okay. Now, here's the slam dunk. Who is the protector of his devotees? You want to be protected like that? This is why I'm a little bit hard on the gurus right now. How dare you tell people to get the shot? The Lord ain't protecting you or your followers, man. There's something wrong. Therefore, I have to speak up now, because there might be somebody in your groups that want to live, and they'll have to come here to live. Otherwise, you're sending them to die. You're sending them to have their DNA changed or whatever horrible, terrible thing that Maya's got planned for people. And this shouldn't be. I'm not on my watch. I'm going to make sure that people at least get to hear it. I'm here to serve Prabhupada. You guys don't, you've lost the path, the real path. You don't know the real path. You want to learn the path, you got to come here, because nobody's impressed me at all. You know, nobody showed they have the authority. Nobody shows that they are actually real distributors of the mercy of Lord Caitanya, because that's the will of God now. Are you a distributor of the mercy? I haven't seen anybody. They're all preaching the contaminations in the disciplic line, which is basically Vaidhi Bhakti. It's a contamination. And also preaching austerities is the way to attain Krishna. No, the devotee is the way to attain Krishna. The confidential truth spoken to you about the mercy of Lord Caitanya, the real teachings of Lord Caitanya, are the way to attain Lord Caitanya. It has always been by the mercy of a devotee that you attain Lord Caitanya. Even Lord Caitanya attained ecstatic love by the mercy of his guru. And his guru attained the mercy of prema bhakti from his guru. And Madhavinda Puri had it, he brought it in from another life. That's the procedure. And that's the will of God now. If you're not preaching that, step aside, because we are, and we're delivering people into Vrindavan. And that is a fact. We are here to do this on the order of Prabhupada and on the blessing of Krishna. And with that, we will end our discussion for just a little while. Don't be thinking we're going to go away too long. So don't get too comfortable out there, Freddie, or anybody else, or Karuna out there. I need my whipping boy. You come back later, and I'm going to whip on you a little bit. I got my ruler out. For only Karuna gets the ruler. See? Until the rod does its work and makes him a devotee, man, who loves to hear the same old every day. That's his test. When he says, boy, when is Gauri going to do same old, I can't wait to hear it. Then we'll know we're making progress. He's making progress. I feel his progress is my progress. Okay. Oh, wait. River, give us a word, man. Give us a word here. We'll put her up. Put everybody up here now. Let me get my headphones here. Just a second. Let me get my headphones so I can.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, Maharaj?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you now. Yes.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying about this poison, and I've had to go through this this interaction with Karuna and understand that poison and how if you are in that shelter and if you are around that, and how I feel it going inside. And it's so clear now. It's so clear. And now it takes me to take distance myself. It does that itself, and it clears out, and it clears out.
Yeah.
So I understand what you were saying to me really, really clearly. And
Yeah, good.
I'm not around many other people. I don't really receive poison from others, really. It's mainly from Karuna, and it's kind of okay because he is a devotee, and and you can see the false ego and how it acts. When you disturb him in this false ego, the false ego acts out, and
Yeah.
now I ignore it. I take distance, because if I try and fight with it, there's no point. There's no point.
Yeah.
So I move
Yeah.
away from that. Move away from that, and it seems to be, you know what? It seems to be increasing my bhakti, Maharaj. I'm not saying that, absolutely. It's hearing from you, and hearing Lalita, shining the light of the Lord upon what is happening again with me and Karuna and others. Things are becoming really, really clear. I wouldn't suggest people stay around people who are poisonous like this. In a way, I can see, and I'm not going to go into that, why Krishna has put me with Karuna, because I haven't had children. I haven't had to go through that, what children do to their parents. They give that poison, they annoy their parents, they make fun of their parents, they do all sorts of things to their parents. And I haven't had that. And I didn't really understand it. Krishna's put me together with Karuna, and it seems to be working. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'll share. Yeah, I'll share what I get from it. You know what? Let me get some other headphones. I don't like these.
Karuna has been showing me the extent of my own poison, my own demonic nature.
Okay, whatever. I guess I gotta use this. Oh yeah, I'll do it like this. Okay, yeah. So one thing is, what happens also is closeness, because you're close to Karuna. Yeah, that's why you're taking distance. I notice even when I have disciples, they have this poison they're throwing out. Because of my closeness, I also feel it more. And so I also often have to take distance from that, because I don't like it. I don't like having this enter my heart. So yeah, so a lot of times that's why you don't feel it with just anybody in general. It's because of being close. Yeah, it's being close with because he's like a disciple, and you're close to that. So yeah, so you got to moderate it, because it's not just take your distance or what you. And you're right, it does actually. It's poison, but it makes devotees stronger if you're at a point. Some people it takes you down. See, you can become overwhelmed with it. Like I've had disciples leave, and they basically become overwhelmed by the poison of these other, like even in Vaishnavism, they're overcome by the poison. And there's poison in these different sanghas, actually, because there are different levels of devotees there, and sometimes it's actually very subtle and sometimes very hard to pinpoint. Took me a while to to discern the Narayan Raj energies, which was also, I found, a hindrance, because there was misconceptions in that, and it was not feeling good in my heart at all. And so anyway, this is just the journey. And we're at this point, which is really wonderful, because we're doing wonderful things. The Lord is using us in such a great way, in an uncommon way, and it's just increasing. It'll be really wonderful and beneficial for everybody. Okay, so Lalita, give us a word.
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, you are very fortunate that you can't read the private chat because it's private shit here for a whole hour. Private shit that we get here. It's
Oh, really?
unbelievable. It's unbelievable, and it was disturbing this last. But I didn't want to interrupt your flow. Yeah, we didn't react. Yamuna and I, we didn't react on it because it's too
Oh, yeah.
it's too crazy for words. So, but for this same old, it's just fantastic, Guru Maharaj. Why you bring every day. Yeah, here he is again, and I can't see Yamuna's face properly because of this chat window. um, yeah, it's just fantastic. It's always new and always fresh. I don't know how you do it. You know, have to do so with Krishna's lips.
I don't know how it's done either, and I try and figure it out also.
It's so powerful. So I can feel so excited. And sometimes I have this feeling again. I wish I understood everything, but it happens. It happens because, yeah, you know. But I'm satisfied, more than satisfied. I don't deserve this beauty. Really, it's really fantastic. Those classes, I'm really, and those who stayed here to blaspheme you. Actually, they are still attracted because otherwise they wouldn't be here. It's so powerful that it attracts the demons.
Yeah. You got to have hecklers. The heckler is a sign of potency.
Yeah. Haters, they give you attention.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah.
Thank you. It was a wonderful class.
Yeah, it's getting very comedic. I feel like I'm getting like I'm being like with a stand-up comedy.
Yeah, you have those periods. You always have this a little bit in you, sometimes more than other times. It's always there, actually.
It's getting more too. I like it more. I want to be more of a comedian. I've always wanted to be a comedian. I really did. I love those stand-up comedians. So now I could do it in Krishna consciousness and make real funnies, man. You know.
Yeah, it suits you very well. makes the class flying.
Yeah, I got to watch this one again too. You know, I was watching yesterday's class. It was like, wow, man, it was really. I couldn't give it up. You know, it's like.
Yeah. And all for
Even
free.
Yeah.
Krishna's humor.
Yeah. Yeah, Andromeda likes our classes now too. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a lover and warrior for the Lord. Yes, Amy, that's right. So are you. The lion guru has arisen again. Oops.
Oh my God. Can you? No, I will talk to you. I will talk to you later, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah. I put him on the block list, so I can't even see the private chat for him.
But he comes by YouTube, so luckily.
Yeah. So,
viewers can't see that, and here on the private chat, it's Yeah.
Well, it's just poison coming out. That's all.
Yeah.
Actually, it'll probably be a lot less. That's all inside, so it's coming out. So that's good. It's like a pus bubble. It's good. So then, she'll have somebody to be worthy to be with. Somebody easier to be around. So we just gotta, get that poison, let that poison come out. This is what these disciples of these gurus often have. These disciples have all this crap like that.
Yeah.
They want to be guru. Yeah. They want to be guru. The real acharyas have often disciples like that. If they're doing the mass thing, like Jesus only had one Judas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily.
But he only had 11, but Prabhupada had so many, and Bhaktisiddhanta also, so there are a lot of them. They knew there was a lot of that poison, but they couldn't deal with it. They can't deal with it on a big mass scale. You see, even just one or two that have a lot of that deep stuff in there, it's a task. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad Andromeda likes what we're doing. That's fantastic. Shoot me up, the Guru Shakti. The Guru Shakti. She'd be Andromeda, you should give some classes. You have great style. You should give us some Chaitanya Krishna Leela or something. Yeah, you should do that. The Vaidhi devotees also got a desire to attain Krishna to a certain degree. Okay, let's read that.
Yeah, true.
A certain degree, but it's not clear because their gurus cannot give what we are getting here. Yeah. Yeah, and so that's why Jesus, he was trying to overturn that. And we are also, it's not easy because people they go to the like in Catholics, they go to the Pope, they go to the ministers. Christians go to the ministers, and they go to the gurus. So they get they believe what they're told. See, and so that's a big hindrance. And then and there's people believe in numbers. See? So that's why we just get, when people are ready, each one may come one by one. Because a lot of people still believe in numbers. They believe, well, everybody's thinking like this. It's public opinion thing. They're caught up in it. So once in a while, somebody gets fed up and they become open, and then Krishna knows and they'll send them here. But we see many are called. It's the same idea. Many are called, but few are chosen. So the chosen ones know, Krishna informs them from within. They're ready to listen. Yeah. Yeah, and also, that's the thing. This is the witness program. As your bhakti, everybody's bhakti here increases, your power to influence others in this way, not in a bad way. See, people are influencing people in a good way and a bad way, right? That's the world. They got good teachers and bad teachers, and everywhere in between. Here, we're learning to get through the purification process and the deepening of our ecstatic worship, how to influence people in a transcendental way. And that is a feat, man, without blowing them out, So, yeah, and, like devotees, Andromeda was kind of attracted in the beginning, and now she's getting it more, and really saying really nice things. Sometimes it's good that you don't understand everything. Wow. I'm resting, waiting for round 2. Okay, good. Okay, so let's end this now. I'll go for a walk. Got to move around a little bit. All right. Hare Krishna, everybody.